In this video, I'll show you guys how to doodle like a pro. I will share my process, tips, tricks and some small tutorials like blending, shading and clean lines while inking. So without any further ado, let's jump into step 1, finding inspiration. Try to find inspiration from the things around you. It could be something as small as a pencil on your desk to something as big as a building. You can also find inspiration from your favorite artists. Incorporate some of their works to learn and add your own style into them, and that's how you will actually find your own style. Pinterest is a vast source of inspiration. You can find ideas to draw from random cartoon and character illustrations, but don't just end up copying them, add your own touch to it. My other tip would be to create new doodles. This helps you to evolve your own style and test out your ideas. This book can be really messy. It doesn't need to be perfect. I suggest you to keep a separate rough sketchbook for this. Okay, so since you've got enough inspiration, it's time to lay it down on a piece of paper. I use a normal B pencil to sketch out my doodle. Before we start sketching, there are actually 3 main types of doodle art. Number 1, full page doodles. Number 2, realistic drawings combined with doodles. And number 3, figure with doodles. In this video, I'll be making a figure combined with doodles drawing. For the figure, I took inspiration from a lot of panther illustrations from Pinterest. Make sure you lightly press the pencil while sketching. And I've finished drawing the panther, so now let's add in the doodles. Always try to sketch out your doodles in order to get the composition right, since you don't want similar objects being placed next to each other. And also, you won't become a pro at this in just a day or week. This takes a ton of time to get good at. To make expressions in your doodle characters, just change the shape of the eyebrows and mouth and the size of the eyeballs.
Even if she taken, I might still come for her like my name was Liam.
Make sure you add lettering, objects from your daily life and even characters from games and movies into your drawing. The more cool things you add, the more interesting your doodle looks. You can also fill in small blank spaces in your drawings with patterns like this. And I'm done with the sketch. Here is the final result.
Spring back on them cause I know summer, winter, summer, fall. Spring.
And since we finished sketching, it's time to ink the drawing. I use brushstroke professional fine liners to ink my drawings. I use the 0.8, 0.3 and 0.5 nib sizes for my doodles.
Walking down this lonely road, damn they almost lost my soul. But now that I'm in control, what they gonna do? Can no evil hold me down? Let no evil hold.
Here's a quick tip for cleaner lines while inking. First outline your doodle normally, then draw another line and then fill it to get a cleaner look.
That isn't in direction of the boom. Don't never let anything come in between, cause surely you will. Inhale the atmosphere, brushing fear right off the shoulders. Looking around, couldn't find anything.
You can also try listening to music while drawing, but this time I actually didn't have anything to listen to, so I asked Siri to sing. Hey Siri, can you sing a song for me?
Okay, if you insist. I could while away the hours, conferring with the flowers, consulting with the rain.
I am never doing that again.
Witnesses hours, no this is not just a dream.
Always try to find different styles of inking, coloring, etc. This helps you have a good taste in art and also at the same time help you find your own style.
My mind wanna push me off the deep.
And try to be patient while inking. Don't ever rush the process. Nobody's chasing you, so keep it slow.
If you believe, then you better breathe it. Walking down this lonely road, damn they almost lost my soul. But now that I'm in control, what they gonna do? Can no evil hold me?
And after inking, this is the result. And since your inking part is done, it's time to color the doodle. I use Ohuhu alcohol-based markers to color my doodles. You can also go for cheaper alternatives and even use color pencils. Trust me, they were good. As long as you're using alcohol markers, I would recommend using any paper above 150 GSM. The next thing you want to do is to find some good color combo inspiration. I visit Color Hunt on Instagram for some fresh colors for my drawings. Make sure you keep a plastic or paper sheet underneath to prevent the bleeding of markers. And also remember to test out your colors before using them.
Summer's looking good on you. You're looking like my woman. I see you got that look on you.
A good tip I have for you guys is to use contrasting colors to the doodles next to each other. And to blend the colors, you'll first need to pick two similar colors. First, slowly add the first color, then go over it using the other shade and then just blend it out.
Hey, we don't gotta mingle it. I ain't wanna hesitate, baby, we go wing it. I just want.
Try to add a few extra things and even funny and hilarious details in your doodle while coloring.
It's getting wrinkles.
Here's a small tutorial on shading using alcohol markers. First, start off by adding the darkest tone of the base color, then slightly color over it using the base color, slowly filling out the remaining spaces.
As long as it feels like this, summer's looking good on you. You're looking like my woman. I see you got that look on you. So I just wanna love you, yeah. I look you in the eye.
And the doodles are done. Let's color the remaining parts of the panther. And I'm pretty much done with this. Here's how the final drawing turned out.